Hey everybody. So to continue on here, I'm just gonna say this too because it came to me. I think it was yesterday. There's a lot of crows. I think they're crows. They're either crows or ravens. I feel like they're crows. I could be off. I'm sorry if I am, but anyway, a rather relatively large black bird. I hear them all the time, and I have my door open here down in the basement, so it's like I like having doors open because it allows fresh air and energy to flow through, and it's especially here in the basement, it can be kind of stuffy and claustrophobic sometimes, so it's nice to have the door open. So, anyways, having the door open, I'll sit here and I'll be chilling and doing my thing, and sometimes I feel like the crows when they're squawking or talking is like their form of talking, communicating, making noise. Which is a vibration, and it's like sometimes like I'll feel like I get messages from them, and one message that came to me yesterday was, I think it was yesterday, as I said, it might not have been yesterday, but anyways, what came to me was I was thinking about just a particular person, and like he just kind of like asking like like what is it, because there's a lot of confliction there. There's been a lot of like there's been a lot of shit, in between, this thing, but yet I feel like, I'm only speaking for myself. I continue to get drawn to somebody, even though there's been a lot of resistance, but it's like, why am I continuing to get drawn and drawn and drawn and drawn and drawn? It's like, wow, it's like nobody ever has had this type of a I've been attracted to anybody this type of a way, and it's not even like it's like a cellular, it's like an energetic attract. I mean, she's beautiful too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to take anything away from that, but it's deeper than that, And it's like this is something I've never felt with anybody. And I've been around, here in Portland. This is probably one of the most hippie cities in America, and if not the world. So there's a lot of chicks that are like of that kind of naturalistic, wild, wildish, artful, expressive vibe. There's a lot of them around here, and I've talked to a few of them, but I've still never met. Like the first time I saw the particular person, I just something clicked in my head. I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" Like, and I've never ever felt that with anybody in my whole life. Joshua would probably be one of the closest people, but he was different. I mean, he's a man, and da 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 da. But it was a similar kind of like a but different, even deeper with her than it was with him. I think that's because of the male and female thing and all this and that, and perhaps being twin flames or soulmates. But anyways, back to what the crows told me, and it was like, what came through very simply was that, me and her have care about me and her essentially care the most about nature. Like we spend the most time cherishing and appreciating in our own different ways, nature, especially for the age group and demographic that we're in. Um, that's a very powerful thing, especially, I mean, like I've said, I like the whole like fact that we've killed 70% of the wildlife. Like I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. And I feel, I could be wrong. I feel like, a particular person, like a lot of the reason why she's been so, kind of like hateful and negative and wanting to destroy things, is because of the fact that what she sees, and there's evident truth to this, is that we are destroying the beauty. Like we're working jobs to go on vacations, but in a society that's continuing to perpetuate the destruction of the nature of the wilds, of that which we want to take a vacation in. So it's like there's a lot of truth to the fact that we're literally like living in an insanity wheel.